Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to discuss how to move sustainably because I myself am in the process of moving. If you like this video, please subscribe, give it a like, and turn on the bell to be notified so you know when I post a new video. The first question you need to ask yourself when originally going through your stuff is, what have I never used? This is very similar to the tidying up concept of looking at something and asking if it brings you joy, except in this instance, you're actually looking at things you've just plain never used and you don't really have a connection to. So you have to make sure that you're really honest to yourself about these belongings. You might be like, I know this was for me especially, oh, I might use this 10 years down the line, or I might need it. It's a bunch of mights, and it's probably not going to happen because you've probably been saying that to yourself for many years. So make sure that you're very honest about those things that you probably will never use, so those things can go to other people that definitely need to use them. Make sure to donate what you can, whether that's stuff you're currently using, things you've used in the past, or things you've never used. Donating is super important to do because it makes sure stuff avoids the landfill that can be used by other people. Even if you don't see yourself ever using it again, you can donate to the Goodwill, Salvation Army, reuse centers, your friends and family, or people in the area where you live. Just make sure that you're donating things that people can actually use. You're just not donating things so you don't have to throw them out into the garbage. So just be careful about that. But donating is awesome to do. I know I've done it heavily during this move with a lot of my belongings because I have no use for them anymore, but I know other people can, so donate. Also, make sure you're recycling things that are recyclable. I know in my case, when I was moving, I had a lot of old papers that I'd used in different classes that I kept for some reason, even though I was never going to use them again, and those I recycled. So make sure that you're going through your belongings with a fine-tooth comb, make sure anything that's recyclable gets recycled, and things that have to go in the garbage go in the garbage. But be very mindful going through your stuff and recycling the things that need to be recycled, because paper products and that type of thing are easier to recycle than plastic in many cases. But still, recycle plastic, recycle paper, recycle glass, all the types of things that can be recycled, recycle them, because this makes sure things avoid the landfill that will end up not being recycled properly. This is something really important to remember, and I've had to tell myself this several times during packing up my belongings. Don't take things you don't need. If you can't see yourself using it in this move, don't take it because it's just going to take up valuable space and you're not even going to use the item. So take things that you need. That doesn't necessarily mean you have to donate those things if maybe one day you can use them in another move, but don't take things in your current move that you don't need, because this is only going to build up accumulation that really can get annoying when you have to move again. So be very mindful about what you're taking and asking yourself, do I need this in this move? And if you don't take it. My next tip is to make sure you're thinking of sustainable options you can use instead of the non-sustainable ones you currently have. For instance, in my case, I have a lot of bottles of shampoo. Now, this has been accumulated over time when I was going to college and I wanted to make sure I had enough shampoo and I would never run out. But oftentimes, those shampoo bottles I got are plastic. And are they going to recycle in the best way possible? Not always. So that's why I'm thinking of, oh, let's do this shampoo bar and that type of thing. So make sure when you're moving, you're thinking of sustainable options you can replace with things you're taking that you're going to eventually run out of. This has been really helpful for me because I have a mental list of what I'm probably not going to buy again and moving towards more sustainable options. And I encourage you to do the same because it's a very helpful practice that will benefit you and the planet. My last tip would be to pack using suitcases and reusable bags you currently own. That way you can use them post-move and you're not generating more waste with boxes that you need to recycle or plastic bags that you're going to have to probably dispose of that will end up in the landfill. So that way it's a lot better because it's things you can actually use in the future, whereas having 10 or 15 cardboard boxes that you're probably not going to use since you've moved isn't always the best idea because it just builds up and then you're going to get annoyed with the amount of boxes you have. So make sure you're using items that you can reuse, and then if you have to use plastic or cardboard, then use those items, but use what you have on hand first. I have a quick question. How many times have you moved, if any? Let me know in the comments below. So I'm heading off to Montana, and this is something I'm really nervous about because it's an entirely new experience for me because I've grown up on the East Coast in New York State, so it's going to be totally new, but I'm definitely looking forward to it in this new step in my life after college. So wish me luck. I really hope it's going to be an awesome move for me, but definitely excited about it. Also, just a note, I'll be using new video concepts next month that I've been thinking about, and it's going to sort of be different than the other content I normally do, but it's definitely going to still be focused on sustainability, so look out for that in August. I really hope you enjoyed this video. There will be a new video out late August. If you want to learn about hairpins, environmental racism, and fellowships, click the video right here. Remember, if you like this video, make sure to subscribe, share it with a friend, and turn on the bell to be notified when I make a new video. And remember, let's make the world a better place.